unnecessary court fees and litigations because Jay Z wants me broken, stopped, or under his control. And it ain't gonna happen, Sean. I'm never gonna be under your control. Never. You need to learn how to control your wife and her friends and their mouths. Because you got Beyoncé in the beehive looking real dumb right now.
Jay Z might have assisted the authorities in locking R. Kelly up, but he clearly didn't succeed in silencing him, as Kelly has now implicated Beyoncé in Diddy's alleged scandal. This comes after R. Kelly revealed that Jay Z set him up to be unalived, fearing that he would disclose to the feds what he and Beyoncé have supposedly been up to all these years. Initially, people were reluctant to involve Beyoncé in this controversy, but new evidence emerging over the past few days suggests her significant involvement. R. Kelly's recent revelations have only exacerbated the situation for her. Notably, just a few days ago, Jaguar Wright also targeted Beyoncé in her accusations. Jay Z may have played a role in R. Kelly's arrest, but it appears he failed to silence him effectively, as R. Kelly has now implicated Beyoncé in Diddy's controversy. R. Kelly claims that Jay Z orchestrated a plan to eliminate him to prevent him from revealing what he and Beyoncé have allegedly been doing over the years. Initially, there was reluctance to involve Beyoncé in this narrative, but recent evidence has emerged, intensifying scrutiny against her. This revelation from R. Kelly has only compounded the pressure on her. Just days earlier, Jaguar Wright made explosive accusations against Beyoncé during a heated interview with Piers Morgan. She claimed that Beyoncé and Jay Z invested millions to ensure R. Kelly's incrimination to avoid their own exposure when law enforcement would inevitably intervene. Furthermore, Jaguar alleged that Beyoncé and Jay Z have traumatized countless individuals, claiming to have 4 potential witnesses ready to testify about their experiences with the couple. According to Jaguar, Beyoncé and Jay Z would reportedly intoxicate their victims before flying them to their residence, where they could do as they pleased with them.
I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim
Keeping
Porter?
people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
She also said that these are all things that Diddy will be revealing in court once the trial starts. And anybody who thinks otherwise is not paying attention.
All of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the diddler's downfall.
Jaguar,
guess they're on vacation.
If this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are.
She also mentioned that these revelations are expected to come to light during Diddy's trial, suggesting that anyone who thinks otherwise is not paying attention. This adds another layer to the ongoing narrative, hinting that significant details could emerge that may change the public's understanding of these events. The anticipation surrounding the trial has fans eager to see what unfolds.
Yeah, don't put up no movies. I said, that's not my style. That's not what I'm going to do. Yeah, I could have put up movies. I could have showed the R. Kelly video that everybody's talking about, made fun of it, and showed, Jay's hanging out. When Jay and I was in there playing basketball, you can't tell me Jay didn't see a 14-year-old girl come in the studio and sit on R. Kelly's lap. You can't tell me, you don't tell me that. And we're going to have albums that he ain't never seen a 14-year-old girl come in the vicinity.
My belief is that anybody who's worked with him and been in his cipher has seen it go down.
You've seen it go down?
Yes.
Well, I've been around R. Kelly, and I pay for that, brother. I've been on a tour with him. It didn't last too long, but I've been around him. I didn't see no 14-year-olds that I talked with him there, and I've seen there's a little problem there. The brother needs help, and I pay for him. But if I sit there and did an album about women with him, I'm definitely maybe indulgent. He had to be indulgent for 14-year-olds, man. That's what I'm saying. What I'm here for the people, man. I'm here to...
When Jaguar first made these allegations, many dismissed her as crazy, given the sensational nature of her claims and the difficulty in substantiating them. However, just as the situation seemed to reach a peak of chaos, RCI entered the conversation, effectively corroborating Jaguar's assertions. He accused Jay Z and Beyoncé of being complicit in Diddy's activities, further intensifying the controversy. R. Kelly has made shocking claims about Jay Z, alleging that he put a hit out on him. This revelation came through his ex-cellmate Ronnie Bow during an interview with Hip Hop News Uncensored. According to Ronnie, Kelly frequently expressed concerns that Jay Z was trying to have him eliminated. At one time, Jay Z and R. Kelly were close collaborators, producing the controversial 2002 album Best of Both Worlds. This album generated significant backlash, particularly as R. Kelly was facing intense scrutiny for his relationships with underage girls, including the fraudulent marriage to Aaliyah when she was just 15. Despite being aware of these issues, Jay Z continued their partnership, even releasing a follow-up album titled Unfinished Business. Their relationship soured during a tour, leading to a chaotic incident at Madison Square Garden, where R. Kelly abruptly walked off stage. These developments paint a troubling picture of Jay Z's character and the complex dynamics at play within the industry. During the chaotic incident at Madison Square Garden, R. Kelly claimed he received word that men in the crowd were hired to harm him. As he left the stage, he was reportedly pepper sprayed by Jay Z's associate, Ty Smith. This led to Kelly being dropped from the tour and subsequently filing a $75 million lawsuit against Jay Z for breach of contract, effectively severing their already strained relationship. Kelly's ex-cellmate stated that Jay Z's alleged motive for wanting to take Kelly out stemmed from insecurities about Kelly's status as a more prominent artist at the time and the dirt he had on Jay Z. He described a sense of impending danger during their tour, feeling that Jay Z was somehow behind it. Adding to the controversy, a resurfaced interview from 2004 features Nas discussing Jay Z's involvement in R. Kelly's actions. Nas directly accused Jay Z of being present when Kelly allegedly invited underage girls to his studio for inappropriate activities. This revelation further complicates the narrative surrounding these artists and their relationships within the industry.
I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about. Y'all see this picture of Jay Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? I forgot about Jay, huh? We only know about Damon Dash messing with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. But that ain't the only one that Jay had when she was underage. Y'all remember Fox Brown and Jay? Ain't no woman like the one I got. No one could love you better. Before that song came out, we used to hear it. I used to tell like,
the veracity of Nas's claims remains uncertain, as he lacked concrete evidence to substantiate his accusations against Jay Z. Nonetheless, many people found them credible, particularly given Jay Z's history of alleged inappropriate relationships with underage girls. One of the earliest accusations involves Foxy Brown, who was reportedly involved with Jay Z when she was just 15 years old, and he was nearly 30. It is said that he manipulated her into the relationship by promising to advance her career. However, once he had gained what he wanted, he allegedly paid her off and contributed to her being blackballed in the industry. Rumors also circulated at the time suggesting that he pressured her to terminate a pregnancy. These allegations paint a troubling picture of Jay Z's conduct and contribute to the ongoing discourse about his character and relationships within the music industry.
Now, Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my name. She mentioned it yesterday. Talking about why people are afraid to come forward. You mean like you? You was Diddy girl. Corey was Jay Z girl. Why don't you claim your friend? Claudia.
So, Jag, when you say...
When I say Corey, I'm talking about Kathy White.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. Who the f was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is f***ing you. And the boss's boss don't get no Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the f you go when you get f***ed over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go, nowhere. Which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties to walk mother out, cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come. Weirdo. I don't give no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me. Ever. All I do is frustrate your AI. You can't quantify me. You can't even control your wife. You gonna handle it like me. You can't even control that goofy. You should have did a better job. Maybe she wouldn't have had to lose her mind on Kathy. Cause you ain't protecting you. You're protecting her. Wonder why?
By sharing a screenshot of a direct message in which she expressed the need to remain silent for her safety. She stated, "My story will shock you to your core. I don't play victim, but I had to step away for a minute for my sanity, or What are your thoughts on the possibility of Beyoncé being exposed by R. Kelly and Jaguar? Do you think she could face any incrimination as a result? Share your opinions in the comments section below. One eager to hear what you all think.